What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol NAKD for Cenntro Electric. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. In the prior video, we talked about the fact that this was starting to look a little bit like a hammer candle. However, today's activity certainly invalidated that hammer and did not lead to any sort of bounce. As a matter of fact, we have a fairly bearish type of candle here, an inverted hammer, happening dead on the lows. So to me, there's really no buying pressure here. It was starting to feel a bit overextended, but now that we've had a day of consolidation inside of the prior day's range, again, the sellers sort of have caught their breath, and they're even looking pretty solid with that structure type of candle that was printed on today's session. So it's not looking good here inside of Naked. We know that underneath us, our next major support is coming from 327, and then after that, we have 225. If you're not familiar with where those levels are coming from, let me go ahead and grab some more time here and illustrate that. Looks like we got to grab more than 1 year. Let's go with 4 just for the heck of it. And whoa, zooming in here. There we go. So essentially your 325 is coming from this prior top end of the range, and then the floor was down here at the 225, right? So that's really where those numbers are coming from. Once again, just getting on over to the recent price activity. There we go. Zooming in on the 30-minute time frame just to see how the move ultimately did unfold. Notice that here, there was really a big rejection, right, on the afternoon consolidation from Thursday, and that to me is fairly bearish. Like at first, the buyers had to do a lot of work just to get this to consolidate here instead of down here towards the lows, forming a bear flag. But now on today's session, right, we attempt that, but we just get immediately rejected, and then lower consolidation happens into the end of the day, which again is supporting the theory that this is not really a good name to be in right now with this bearish consolidation. We are going to start building a flush point right around here, the lows. If we do something like that, anything underneath 393 should continue to take us closer to that 327 target. It does not look promising to the upside. To get involved to the upside, the only real setup I could potentially see unfolding here would be if we work our way back higher and fill this gap. That's something that you might want to trade for. 447 up to 460 is just, based on the structure, it's going to make the rules relatively simple. If we break into it, you would look for the gap to actually fill, and then you would keep your stop underneath if we were to fall back down out of the gap, right? So I'm seeing that as really the only structural long trade as of right now. And again, that's just a very simple intraday scalp. That's not like a swing trade here, especially with the strength of the daily downtrend on Naked. It's no longer Naked anymore. It's Cenntro Electric. Anyways, that's going to wrap up the video. The chart does not look good, and we got further bearish consolidation on today's session. I would really anticipate the breakdown of 393 for a move lower into those supports we discussed today. That's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.